press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hello all, how are you? I hope that all are doing good. So today I am here with you with the same lesson which we are continuing today. So that is we are beginning the last class. Okay. The name of the lesson is If I Were You. If I Were You, it is the story which is in a play form. Okay, and it is a play. It is an act. Okay, the actors are enacting on the stage. So who are the actors are here? That is the characters. You may call it as actors or characters here. The characters are here the Intruder and Gerard. Okay, Intruder and Gerard, they are in a conversation. So the intention you have come to know about in the last class about this character. So he has entered into the cottage of Gerard without his permission because to kill him. Okay, and to kill him and he can get the identity of Gerard. And Gerard, he is a writer. So these are the characters here, and you know that writer is as smarter as a intruder. Okay, and he is thinking that the way the intruder is thinking, and while in his conversation, in his talkings, he just knowing that, so what is the main intention? This intruder was entered into his cottage. Okay, so while with this smartness, with his intelligence, he just provoking to the intruder, you may call it, is provoking him to whatever the intention he has entered into this cottage, everything should turn by information by the intruder. Okay, so this is the thing. So let's begin the today's lesson. Okay, this lesson here I am going to continue this lesson. So here the page number 140. So this is now the turns of Gerard conversation. Gerard, anything you like. I know all the answers, but before we begin, I should like to change my position. Sorry. It is Sorry, this is the last class lesson, and today's is page number 142. Intruder, okay, I am okay, I have got a reason for everything. I am going to be rich. Vincent Charles Gerard. Charles Gerard, I have got to know what he talks like. Now I know that posh stuff comes easy. This is Mr. V.C. Gerard speaking. Pantomime of phoning in imitation culture voice, and that's not all. He stands up and get up a minute. Gerard stands and now take a look at me. Okay, so here the set is arranged on a stage. The scene has arranged on the stage, and they are having in a play. Okay, they are enacting play. So here now the turns of intruder. So in the last class where we have stopped, that is where the Gerard says here. So melodrama. So you are all the villains in the movies. All the villains, they are foolish. Okay, so they are idiots. Okay, when we all saw in movies, and when we see the story, when we read the stories, every villains, they are the foolish. And is he's killing long enough to be frustrated? You are much luckier. So they are frustratedly, they are ready to kill any person, but you are luckier. You are an interesting person. Okay, so this is. Then now the intruder says, I am okay. I have got a reason for everything. Now I am okay with my answers. I got everything. I have got answered all whatever the questions I have. I got all the answers for those questions. Now he says, I am okay with all, and I am going to be Vincent Charles Gerard. Now I am going to be a Vincent Charles. Okay, so now he knows about Vincent Charles Gerard. Okay, how? I have got to know what he talks like. Now I got to know that how this Gerard is talking. Okay, in the way of speaking, how he talks, I get to know that. Then now I know that Bosch stuff comes easy. So again he says that I know that the Bosch stuff means the rich and wealthy person, how he talks. Okay, so like that, all the things I got it. So how he is talking in a easy way. Then this is Mr. V.C. Gerard speaking, and how the person that is called Vincent Gerard, V.C. means Vincent Charles Gerard, how he is speaking in the manner. Then pantomime aphonic. Pantomime aphonic means mime or copying. Okay, copying of Vincent Charles Gerard. So now this, because from this dialogue he come to know about. So while between some of the conversation, now intruder understood what is the way of talking, how the Gerard is talking. He has to copy the same thing exactly how the Gerard is talking, because his main intention is to kill the Gerard and he has to get his identity. So when any person will come and ask him that you are a Gerard, he should talk in that manner. Okay, for that sake, he is copying all those things, the way of speaking, the way of the style, what he is using while he is speaking. So everything, and he has come to know about. Okay, he says here in this dialogue. Then again he says in imitation cultured voice. So when he was copying, when he was imitating. Okay, so while the Gerard was speaking, he can imitate the voice that is in a cultured manner. Okay, what is the Gerard was speaking in a cultured manner, so everything he get to know about. Then, and that's not all, not only that speaking, and even the behavior. Okay, so what is, he stands, get up. Okay, he stands up. So how he has stands up? The Vincent Charles Gerard, how he stands up. I understood how he was standing, how he is standing, and how he is talking. Everything I come to know about. Then, get up a minute. So then he says, get up a minute. Okay. Then Gerard stands. After that, Gerard has stands. So intruder say to the Gerard to get up a minute. Then intruder was, then Gerard was stand. Now take a look at me. So now you just look at me. I am now copying your identity. Okay, so your character I can copy it easily. I can speak like you. I can sit like you. I can stand like you. I can copying each and everything. Okay, so who said this? Intruder. Gerard, you are not particularly decorative. Okay, so you are not decorated. So decorative means like this way, whatever I have owed. So in that manner you have not done. So who says that? Gerard said that. Intruder, no, well, that goes for you too. I have only got to wear the specs. I will be enough like you to get away with it. I don't want more and more things. I just wanted to know the specs you wear and the way you talk, so how you go and how you walk. So only I want that much. I got to know everything about you. So this is the answered by intruder. Now Gerard, what about your clothes? They will let you down if you are not careful. You know, I am not wearing the kind of clothes you are wearing. So you are wearing like a little kind of bright color. Okay, so it is looking like an uncultured one, but I am not wearing like that what you have wear. So because from that you will caught by the police. So he is warning. Okay, by saying this, Gerard is saying by like this, he is just warning to the intruder. Then again he says, intruder, that will be all right. Yours will fit me fine. It's okay, that's fine about your clothes, it will be fit me. Okay, I can be comfortable with your clothes. Okay, I can wear your clothes. Gerard, that's extremely interesting. So he says here, yes, it is very interesting, but you seem to miss the point of my remark. Yes, it is interesting, you will wear my clothes and that will be fit for you, but actually you are not considering what I am saying here. Okay, so what is the intention I am saying here? What it is? Now I said you were luckier than most melodramatic villains. So you are the luckier one when I compare to the other villains. So you are the luckier villain here. So he says here, it was not a tribute to your intelligence. So what you are doing, no, it is not a honor for you. Okay, to your honor. So what they are having intelligence. So what you are having intelligence, for that it is lot of difference, and that is not giving a tribute to your intelligence. Then you won't kill me for a very good reason. So you have to know the reason, no, before you are kill me. So don't have any reason. You are not, even though you are not telling the reason. Okay, so like this. Now intruder, so that's what you think. So from this, what you are thinking. So what kind of in what way you are thinking like this? Then Gerard, you will let me go, and thank God you didn't shoot sooner. Okay, so now Gerard says, you just allow me to go, and soon you are not getting shoot. So now the Gerard is saying that even I am also the criminal. Okay, and the police they are also searching me. I am also wanted. Okay, they will shoot me, and for this I am staying here. So now this is the meaning of this sentence. God, you didn't shoot sooner. Okay, you will not shoot. You are early. You are not getting to shoot me. Then into the come on. What's on your mind? Better be quicker. This conversation bores me. So now he says. So whatever you are talking now, it's getting bored now. So what is your actual point? Tell me your the actual intention. Okay, that is the thing. Then, Gerard, your idea is to elude the police by killing me and taking taking on my identity. Elude means escape. Your idea is there, no? So you wanted to escape from the police and you wanted to kill me, and then you will get my identity. Okay, so that is the idea. Into it. Yes, I like the idea. Yes, I know, I like it. I like that idea very much. I will do it. Then, Gerard, but are you sure it's going to help you? So what you plan, no? Is it really help to you? So he asked. Intruder, now listen here. I have got this all planned. I did a job in town. Things went wrong and I killed a cop. Since then I have done nothing but dodge. Dodge means run. Okay. So here he says he's planning. See, listen Gerard. Listen Gerard. So when I was in town, I was just planned each and everything. Okay. So when I was planning, so some police yeah, I did a job in town, things went wrong and I killed a police. So when I was doing my job, I killed one of the police, that is the cop. And since then I have done nothing but dodge. After that I was just running, okay, to escape that should not get caught by the police. Okay, so by this, Gerard, and this is where dodging has brought you? By running and running you came to this place, okay, by to save you from the punishment. Then Intruder, it brought me to Aylesbury. That's where I saw you in the car. I brought not here actually. When I was in Aylesbury, so there I saw you in your car. Then two other people saw you and started to talk and listen. It looks like you are a bit queer, kind of a mystery man. So when I saw you in Aylesbury town, so when you are in your car, so the people, when the other two people, they have looked at you, so I listened them. So they were talking about you. So what they are talking? So it looks like you are a bit queer. Queer means something which is strange. Okay. So there is something strange about you. So that is the mystery about you here. Kind of a mystery man. So they are telling about you are like a mystery man. Okay. Then Intruder. This regarding him. You phone your orders and sometimes you go away suddenly and come back just the same. Okay, Gerard says here, mystery, which I propose to explain. What is the mystery you have listened it just to explain it? So Gerard has asked to the intruder. Now intruder says, this regarding him. You phone your orders and sometimes you go away suddenly and come back just same. Those are just the things I wanted to. Hearing about you was one of my luckiest breaks. So when you are call for any person, so you are ordering something and you are not in that place and you don't know that when you are coming and when you are going. So those people are talking about this when you are coming and when you are going, and they are waiting to give your orders. Okay, so that they were talking about. So it is a kind of a mystery man. It is a kind of a strange person. Okay, so like that I had listened about you. Gerard, apparently you haven't the intelligence to ask why I am invested in this clock of mystery. Okay, so apparently it means probably, it means that why I call as a mystery in this circle of mystery, wheel of a mystery, means something suspense about me. Okay, why those people they were talking about me, it created a mystery, because here telling the reason. Here Gerard is saying the reason here, that intruder, preparing to shoot. As I said before, this conversation bores me. So now actually he is not interested. Who is not interested? Intruder is not interested to talk with Gerard. But Gerard, he wanted to save his life from this intruder because he had a revolver in his hand. So now he just asking each and every information, why, what is the intention, and how he can save his life from this intruder. Okay, so now after listen these words from the Gerard, now intruder has his the gun in his hand and pointed at Gerard, and then he says that as I said before, the conversation bores me. So what we are having in a conversation, no, it gives me a bore. Okay, so now you should have to stop this. Then Gerard, don't be a fool. So again he just provoking him by asking like this, don't be fool, don't become a idiot. Then if you shoot, you will hang for sure, if not as yourself, then as a Vincent Charles Gerard. If you shoot me or if you not, you will be hanged. Okay, the Charles Vincent Gerard, when you become a Charles Vincent Gerard, so then also you will hang, you will sentenced to the punishment. Okay, that is death. Intruder, what is this? So now intruder asking, so what is this mean? Okay, so what you are saying about Gerard, this is your big surprise. Now Gerard says, yes, actually it is a big surprise for you. So you will be hanged one day. Then I said, you don't kill me, and I was right. Why do you think I am here today, gone tomorrow? Never see tradespeople. You say my habits would suit you. You are crook. Do you think I am a Sunday school teacher? So here Gerard says here. So now he is just provoking to the intruder. He says, this is the kind of surprise. So what the intention you came here? No, you wanted to enjoy my life. You came to you came here to get my identity. But actually, why those people are waiting? They were talking about me. Those people. Why I'm not meeting to those trade people? Okay, and also why I'm going today and again I come back here. I'm just doing these things. So what do you think about it? Then actually, and he also says that you say my habits would suit you. So what are my habits are? It is going to suit you? No. You are crook. Crook means cheat. You are cheating to yourself. Do you think I am a Sunday school teacher? Sunday school teacher here refers to the honest person. I am not a honest person. I am a cheater. Okay. So you are a crook. So here he says, I am also a cheater. So you will also become a crook here. The game's up as far as I am concerned. Things went wrong with me. I said it with bullets. Got away. Unfortunately, they got one of my men and found things. The fool should have burned. Tonight I am expecting trouble. My bag's packed, ready to clear off. There it is. Okay. Game's up means it is game over. Okay. My concern, according to my concern, I am also a criminal. Okay, so somebody has said about I did some crime, so some person has give the information to the police. So today, so they will come at any time. So today I am just leaving from here, so that's why I am packing my bag to go from this place. So this is the mean here. The fool should have burned, and tonight I am expecting trouble. So tonight maybe the police will be caught me today. Okay, so that's why I am packing my bags to go from here. Then there it is, intruder. It is a bag, all right, and this is a gun, all right. What's all this? This is your bag, and here it is a gun. What is this? So now he said it. Gerard, that's a disguise outfit, false mustache, and whatnot. Now, do you believe me? Okay, disguise means to give different appearance, to hide identity. I wanted to hide my identity, so in this bag, so there is some mustache and also some other things. So these are the false to hide my identity, so that's why I am carrying in this bag. Okay, the Gerard is saying. Intruder, musically, I don't know. Now he get confused, because when he get to know that this Gerard is also a criminal, and the police is also, they are also ready to catch him. Okay, so then he was confused when he heard the sentence of the information about Gerard, whatever he is saying. Okay, so this is, and then he get confused and he said, I don't know. Then Gerard, for God's sake, clear that muddled head. Musically means absorbed in thought. So he was in a deep thought. Intruder was in a deep thought, and then Gerard says, for God's sake, clear that muddled head of yours and let's go. Come with me in the car, I can use you. If you find its frame you have got me in the car and you will still got your gun. Okay, for God's sake, why you are not believing me? I am also a criminal. I am just supposed to leave this place. Okay, muddled means confused. So you are confusing now here. So then come with me. I will just take you in my car. So then I can use you. So here is the revolver in your hand. I can use you. So if you become a Gerard, it is easy to me for escape from this place. If you find it's a frame means false, then you have caught me in the car. So if you understand, but if the people, if the police, they will not come here to catch me. So if it is whatever the things I am saying, it is a false, then you will kill me in the car. So he says it. And then you will still got your gun. Because you have your gun in your hand, so you will have everything, okay, to kill me. So you can do it. Then Gerard says, intruder said, maybe you are right. I think now he is believing. So by the words, whatever the Gerard is saying, and the story, whatever he says, so this person is believing, intruder is believing actually. Okay, see how the conversation turns and how the situation has turned here. Okay, now he is believing. Okay, the criminal came to kill this Gerard. So he is just believing whatever the Gerard is saying. So like that he took his belief, his confidence. Okay, so this is intruder. Gerard, then don't waste time, goes and picks up hat and back. Then don't waste my time, don't waste our time, just take your bag and take the hats, we will rush out. Then intruder, careful boss, I am watching you. So you should have to careful, I am watching at you. So then Gerard, I have got a man posted on the main road, he will ring up if he sees the police, but I don't want to leave. Telephone bell rings, come on, they are after us through here straight to the garage. Okay, so Gerard here is saying that so some person is posted on the main road, means some person is waiting for a police, and whenever he saw the police he will call me. Okay, so then when he was saying like this, the bell was the phone ring was it was ringing, telephone bell rings. Okay, so now when he says that the person will call when the police came to catch me, so the person will call me. Okay, come on, they are after us through here straight to the garage. So come both of you, let go from this place and we will just go to the garage where my car is parking. Okay, intruder, how do I know that you are telling the truth? So still this criminal is not believing, intruder is not believing. How can I know that you are telling that all the thing is, it is a true, it is a right? Then Gerard, oh, don't be fool, look for yourself. So don't be fool, don't become idiot. So look yourself. Then he says, Gerard opens. Then after that dialogue, so something is happening here. Gerard opens the door and steps away. Intruder leans forward to inspect it with his side towards the Gerard, but with the revolver ready. Okay, so suddenly the Gerard was opened the door. Okay, so it is an actor. So they were showing on the stage. Okay, enacting on the stage, and he was stepped away. Gerard was opened the door and he was moved outside from the home. Then intruder leans forward to inspect it. So he was inspecting, he was observing. So intruder was observing at Gerard with his side towards the Gerard. So he was looking at a Gerard very observantly. Then, but with the revolver ready. So he kept the revolver in his hand to kill him. Then as he turns his head, Gerard gives him a push into the cupboard. So when he was turning, he was supposed to turn his head, he just pushed into the cupboard. Okay, so when they were moving to go out from the cottage, so suddenly he saw there was a cupboard, and then he pushed into the cupboard. Okay, Gerard has pushed into the cupboard, knocking the revolver out of his hand. So suddenly the revolver fell outside from the cupboard. Then he slams the door, locks it, and picks up the revolver and goes to the phone. So he was locked. So Gerard was locked into the cupboard, and that revolver was get outside. It was fallen outside from the cupboard. Okay, and he was locked the cupboard. Then picks up the revolver and goes to the phone. So then Gerard took the revolver and went to call the police. Okay, where he stands with the gun pointed at the cupboard door. So he was struggling. Actually, intruder was in a cupboard now. Okay. Then he was struggling to come out from because he was locked outside. Okay. So he was struggling to come out, but while he was calling and he's pointing at that cupboard. Okay. Whenever he just come out, so he just shoot him. Okay. This is the thing. Then intruder rattles door and shouts, "Let me out here! Let me out of here!" So he was shouting like anything. So just allow me to go from here. Okay. Then Gerard says, "Hello sir, speaking. Sorry, I can't let you have the props in time for rehearsal." Okay. So Gerard is called to some person, so on telephone. So then he says that, "Sorry sir, I have not reached to the rehearsal." So props means it's the materials or objects used by the actors. Okay. So I have not reached with my props to the rehearsal. Sorry for that. Then he says on the telephone, "I have had a spot of bother." Spot of bother means something that gives a trouble. So I am in some trouble. So who says? Gerard says in telephone. Quite amusing. It's kind of a funny. So the scene, whatever the things happen, no, according to the Gerard, it is a kind of a funny. Then I think I will put it in my next play. So what the funny situations were there, no, what was happened today, it gives a trouble, but it actually quite funny. I will write in my next play. Then listen, can you tell our friend, the sergeant, to come up here at once? Sergeant means police. So can you tell? So he called a person, that is another person. So he is having some work for the rehearsal. So he called to that person and he says to that, "So can you call to the sergeant to come here?" Okay, say to here to come. Then you will probably find him in the public bar. So you will get that sergeant in a public bar. So you just tell him to come to my cottage. So Gerard has said like this. Okay. So how he was deal this kind of a situation. So how he is also clever, because he is a playwright. He knows all those things. Okay. If the situation will come like this, how can he deal with that situation? Okay. So this is that. So whatever the Gerard has says, no, he was a criminal. He was also done a crime and he is also escaping from the police. Okay. So he just wanted to to stay safe. So that's why he is living in this cottage. Okay. Everything he said because of to get to know the main intention of this that is intruder. Okay. So this is the today's class. I hope that you all are understood the story, and it's not a story, it is a play actually. So you have enjoyed the conversation. So you are come to know about some of the words which is actually it's more difficult we can't use in normal days, but actually we can have to use it. Okay. So this is the story, and let's see about some of the grammatical things. Okay. Thinking about a language. Let's see here. Consult your dictionary and choose the correct word from the pairs given in the brackets. Okay. So there are some pairs had given in the bracket. You have to choose which are the suitable word for those sentences. Okay. So what is this? The site of the accident was ghostly. Okay. So which is the right one according? So use a dictionary. So it is probably it's your kind of work. Okay. I know the answers, but I can't say. But you should use the dictionary. According to the sentence, you should have to write answers. Okay. And try to write a correct answer for this. Then, our college principal is very strict. Okay. I studied continually for 8 hours. Then, the fog had an adverse effect on the traffic. Cézanne was the famous French painter, was a brilliant artist. The book that you gave me yesterday is an extraordinary college of science fiction and mystery. Our school will host an exhibition on cruelty to animals and wildlife conservation. Screw the lid tightly onto the top of the bottle and shape well before using contents. Okay. So this is the thing about this grammar. Okay. Find out the right answers according to the sentence which is suitable. Irony is when we say one thing but mean another, usually the opposite what we say. Irony means it is actually the words what we used. Actually we say something, but actually it means something. Okay, that is called as a irony. Then when someone makes a mistake and you say, "Oh, that was clever," Okay, when a person was did some mistake, so then we say that, oh, what's a clever? Okay, that was clever. It means that how foolish you are. So that sentence says about not a clever, that he has done a mistake actually. So it means that how foolish you are, you have done this kind of a mistake. Okay, that's the irony. So that sentence is called as a irony. You are saying clever to mean not clever. Actually, that person is not clever. So that's why you are saying clever. Expression we often use in an ironic fashion are. So that are the ironic sentences which we are using for a fashion. So which are those words are here, sentence are here. Oh, was it that clever? Oh, that was clever. You have been a great help, I must say. If a person if not help or he is not trying to help us, so then we see that you have helped great, you have been a great help, I must say. Then you have got yourself into lovely mess, haven't you? So if he made himself problem, you have created lot of mess, is it? So haven't you? Then, oh, very funny, how funny. So this is, then we use a slightly different tone of voice when we use these words ironically. Okay, so when we use these words, we use our tone in a different manner to show our sense. Means actually that is not means what the actual words we are saying. It gives another meaning. Okay, so this is the thing. So read the play carefully and find the words and expression Gerard uses in an ironic way. Then say what these expressions really mean. Two examples have been given below. Write down the 3 more such expression along with what they really mean. Actually, according to that irony, in this lesson there are some ironies are given. So here there are 2 examples has given here. So you should have to write other, except these sentence, you should have to write other sentences which is used in this lesson. Okay, so what it means, so that one you should have to identify this and what it expressed, in which way it has expressed. Why this is surprise, Mr. Okay, then what he means, what the author says, actually what the author says, then what he means actually. He pretends that the intruder is social visitor whom he is welcoming. In this way he hides his fear. Actually he hides his fear. He is not a familiar person. He is not a friend of him. He is actually a strange person, that is the intruder. So to hide his fear, so he used that kind of a sentence. Why this is a surprise, Mr. Then, at last a sympathetic audience. He pretends that the intruder wants to listen to him, whereas actually the intruder wants to find out information for his own use. Okay, actually sympathetic audience means he is not interested to listen the story. Actually he is interested to collect the information for his use. Okay, so that it means actually. Okay, actually it means like that, but actually where it has used the sentence, it not give that kind of a meaning. Okay, so find out those sentence which is present in the lesson. Dictionary use. Next, a word can mean different things in different contexts. Look at these 3 sentences. The students are taught to respect different culture. The school is organizing a culture show. His voice is cultured. In the first sentence, culture noun means way of life. In the second, cultural adjective means connected with art, literature and music. And in the third, cultured verb means sophisticated, well-mannered. Usually, dictionary helps you identify the right meaning by giving you signposts. Look at the dictionary entry on culture from Oxford Advanced Learners Dictionary 2005. Here there are some of them. How we will check only one word, that is culture. If we take the one word, that is the culture, it gives some different meaning. Okay, so here in this dictionary use, they have used only one culture, but actually it is used in a different manner. Okay, different manner with according to the different meanings. Okay, so where we get this kind of a meanings in Oxford Dictionary. So here given the example, that is it has collected from Oxford Advanced Learner Dictionary, so in 2005. Okay, so cultured, cultural given, culture has given, and cultured given. Okay, so all the information has given about cultural, cultured and culture. So by this we come to know about according to the situation, according to the meaning of the sentences, so which word is suitable. Okay, so with the help of the dictionary, any dictionary you can take, so it gives a different meaning, but we should have to get a proper word which is given in a dictionary. Okay, this is. Then there is a noun, verb, adjective, adverb, synonyms, etc. or signpost which help you locate the right meaning and usage and give information about the part of speech that the word is. Look up the dictionary entries for the words sympathy, familiarity, comfort, care and surprise. Use the information given in the dictionary and complete the table. Okay. Here there are some noun. Same word, when it is a noun, it gives a different meaning, and which is an adverb, it gives a different meaning in a sentence, and when it is a verb, it gives a different meaning, and actually it gives a different meaning. Okay. The noun word, if I take here, I will give one example here, that is sympathy. So when it comes to the adjective, the word called sympathetic. Okay. So then when it comes to adverb, and it calls as a sympathetically. Then when it is a verb, it is called as a sympathize. Okay. Then actually the meaning of this one word is feeling pity of other. Okay. So it means that feeling pity, we feel sympathized of other people. So then it is used. But if it is an adjective, what the word we are using, if it is an adverb, so what we are using, and if it is a verb, in what way we are using this. Okay. So according to the help of this, what I told the example now, so you will find out the words like familiarity, comfort, care and surprise. Okay. With the help of the dictionary, you can find out those adjectives, adverb meaning and verb meaning, and actually what is the meaning of this verb. Okay, word. So this is about. I hope that you have understood this, the grammar of today's class. And here there are some of the writing work has given. Which of the words below describe Gerard, which describe the intuitor? Here there are some words. Okay, you should have to describe the characters of an intuitor, that is the qualities they both are having, the both characters are having. That is Gerard and the intuitor. That is, here the words are smart, beautiful, flashy, humorous, cool, witty, clever, confident, nonchalant. Okay, so these words, for which person it is suited? Is it these words are suited for a intuitor, or else it is suited for a Gerard? So you should have to describe it according to their characters which is present in this lesson. Okay, I hope that you have understood today's class. It is a quite suspense, it's kind of a thrill. Okay, so at last he was not succeeded. So intuitor, what was the intention? He entered into the cottage, so that was, he was not succeeded, he was not killed Gerard. Okay, so this is the story of today's class. I hope that I have covered all the things what you need, and along with the grammar part. So I hope that you are enjoyed today's class, you learned it very much. So then we will meet you in the next class. Till then, all of you stay at home, keep learning. Thank you.